Hello guys, welcome to another video of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Today we are going to talk about, of course, about Bitcoin and all the market actually. And this week actually is very important. Why? Because we have the monthly close, the candle closing, and also we have the weekly close. Before to start, I want to show you we're gonna make a small change in our system. In this system, I am using for the streamings and the videos. Instead of using the TSB, we are gonna use Trix historical histogram actually. It's free actually. Why? Okay, let me first. I want to be clear why I'm changing this indicator. Is because my previous indicator actually, the TSB, is actually good, but I have some issues actually with the platform, and I cannot publish some indicators. I don't know why. I think I need to improve the description and everything, but honestly, I was very busy. That's why I couldn't make time. So it's better if we use some indicators. They are actually ready to use in the library. So if you write Trix here, Trix is this one. So you add this indicator, you will see this. Of course, you can customize the settings because it's a little bit different. I mean, the shape is histogram. In my case, I use area, and I change the colors. That's it. Okay, so let's start. As you can see here, you are watching my videos, my short videos actually, because I am publishing some shorts, and I'm going to start publishing short videos on TikTok as well. We are here, well, Bitcoin is in a range. Here, this is just sideways action, and we have very obvious resistance or area of demand zone here, and area of supply. So we don't buy here, we don't buy here, and as long Bitcoin is closing 4-hour candles below the MA55, I am still speculating to the downside. One thing I am expecting, I mean, I am not pretty sure, but I'm very sure, not like, of course I cannot predict the future, but I think Bitcoin will be in this range for maybe at least other week, or this week, is because the volatility in 4-hour is very high. I mean, as you can see, the color here is orange. So usually when you want to see the break down or break up, is because you want to see the volatility very low. So that means the momentum is getting higher to break the range. So now with this setup here, there is a very high probability Bitcoin just will be in sideways. So this is just in 4-hour chart. As you can see here, 4-hour chart has some. Let me show you here. Yeah, this is just a range. As I said, there is nothing like something more obvious in 4-hour. The bigger time frames is like this, more concerning. Why? Because if I show you 1-day chart, 1-day chart is looking very, very interesting. Why? Because as you can see here, the momentum for the bulls is almost gone. Remember, using the LDR here, this indicator, when we cross the zero line here and the momentum, the signal is positive, we are expecting more, the uptrend is strong. But the momentum, when the momentum is getting weak, the slope is getting negative, and is worse when we see the cross to the downside in this zero line. If you see this line, look, just check the past. Every time when that happened, Bitcoin just crash hard. And just few times in the year happened. The first time was in May 10. Do you remember what happened May 10? Big crash from $56,000 to $30,000. And every time when you see this cross, no, I mean, sorry, I don't want to use the word cross because I am not playing the death cross and golden cross. Just the only thing I'm telling you, below the zero line, that means the momentum for the bulls are weak. Actually, is weak. The momentum for bears actually is getting strong. So as you can see, every time when Bitcoin is below the zero line in 1-day chart with the signal, we see massive downside. For example, here we have other example, and after that, what happened? This one was in 2020. Of course, it could be a fake out, but even with fake out, Bitcoin will not, technically speaking, will not escape to see a drop here. So of course, this time could be different. Yes, of course, maybe, but I don't think so. Sorry, but I don't think so. The reason is because even the tricks in this indicator is still, the momentum is to the downside, as you can see here. So we need to wait for this, but as you can see here, it's gonna take more time, maybe all this week. If Bitcoin cannot close about $44,000, maybe if in the next 48 hours and next 2-3 days, I am expecting this signal to be fired, and we will see continuation to the downside. As I said before, my long-term target, if this range breaks $40,000, the next area I will start looking for the pullback, the bounce, big bounce actually, is between $35,000 to $33,000. Of course, as I said, I can be wrong. Yes, this could be a massive bear trap. Yes, if Bitcoin can break this MA55, test the MA55 here, and from here to the upside. But honestly, I don't think so. And the reason is the weekly chart and the monthly. Let's talk about the weekly chart now. Weekly chart here, as you can see, the momentum is just gone. I mean, there is no momentum for bulls right now. As you can see here, this is no momentum for bulls. And also, the signal is getting negative. So in the next 2 weeks, I am expecting the signal will be negative. And every time when you see the signal negative, here and here, well, potential welcome bear market. Yeah. Technically speaking, because I'm following my system, as long Bitcoin is above MA55, technically speaking, we are in weekly uptrend. But as you can see here, every time when you see the slope here, negative, we will see massive downside actually, and drops here. So you see here is similar thing here, bounce again, bounce, and maybe auto drop here. I know many people are very bullish. In December they are calling for new highs. Technically speaking, I don't see it. This is not the setup I am looking for, a new highs. If Bitcoin does a new highs, maybe yes, of course, but it's gonna be a very good short opportunity. And that's it. And the reason for saying this is because the weekly chart in next week, maybe next 2 weeks, we will see a potential sell signal here. So that means Bitcoin testing the $35,000 in range here, maybe a potential bounce. But if we see the weekly chart sell signal here, what is going to happen? Well, maybe for first time since 2020, Bitcoin is getting ready to break this level. If that breaks, well, I am expecting at least 1 year or two of bear market. Of course, I don't want to be too negative because I'm telling you my technical analysis. Of course, I know my technical is not very popular because usually my technicals are different. Like many people on YouTube, they are saying they are just calling for crazy targets all the time. I am saying they are wrong. Just the timing is different. One person said $150,000 he's expecting by December. No, actually no. Maybe in December in 2023. Maybe yes, but maybe not this year. Not with the setup. And let's talk now one of the most important things, the monthly chart. The monthly chart is very concerning for me. I know, technically speaking, using just price action, this is uptrend, right? I said before many times, every time when Bitcoin is testing the MA55 is to keep bouncing, and we are gonna do the same. Yeah, of course, you are thinking to enter at $20,000. If Bitcoin goes to that place maybe around next year, you will get wrecked. Why? Because they will stock hunters or market makers. They know you will buy around here, and they will kill you as usual. So they will kill many longs, and after that bounce. So yeah, so that is gonna happen. I think so. If this technical analysis is correct. Okay, let's talk about the monthly chart. The monthly chart is very interesting. Why? Because we know using this system from here, we know Bitcoin is gonna enter in a massive range or downside. Simple. No new highs. Yeah. Every time when we see this setup, we don't see new highs, as you can see here. New highs, no. New highs, no. New highs, of course, no. New highs, no. No. As you can see here, well, the system is working. Well, so what I'm expecting from this, well, there is something very concerning in this chart. If you see the monthly chart, there is something like I can see many, well, as usual, in YouTube they are talking, is this. We have a potential bear divergences here to be confirmed. How we are going to confirm these bear divergences is very simple. Any close to maybe $38,000, the previous high, the previous low last month, maybe around, yeah, no, below $40,000. Below $40,000, I will say, these bear divergences will play. Yeah, potentially yes. And why? Because the structure of this is, as you can see here, using just price action between $40,000, $38,000, it could be a potential major support, this area. Just using price action, no more things. So if this area breaks all the way down to $33,000, $34,000, and these bear divergences will play out. Doesn't mean like Bitcoin is gonna crash in one day. Of course not. This is gonna take maybe 1 year or two to play. So what does that mean? The best scenario for Bitcoin is something like this. I am expecting something like this. Technical traders will say it's a triangle. They will be bullish as usual, and Bitcoin is gonna break down because we have a bear divergence in monthly chart. And don't get me wrong, this if this is your first experience in a bear market, you must be happy, very very happy, because this is gonna be your first chance, opportunity, biggest opportunity to learn how to trade. Because as I said, in a bull market, you don't need the skills, just buy and hold. And that's why, because many people, they are thinking to the moon, now's the time to take all the money back, all they got, because many people, they will never sell. Yeah, many people, they believe in Cardano and Solana and many projects like that. They will be the next Bitcoin, but no, they are just altcoins. And there is just one coin in this market, is Bitcoin. If Bitcoin crash, everything will crash. That's simple. So this is my technical analysis in long term. Of course, I can be wrong, because this is a speculation. This is not technical. This is based on my experience. Why I'm telling you this? Well, because here people were exactly the same thing. We have the same setup here, and we have this and sideways, right? And here people were extremely bullish, thinking to the moon, right? Bitcoin went to the test MA55 in monthly chart, as you can see, around $4,000. Bitcoin to the moon. Yeah, of course we see a big bounce here, but after that, what happened? The bear market started. Yeah. Here the bear market started, and from here we'll see the upturn. Sorry, I am talking about here. Sorry, I forgot this monthly chart. So here in this area, people were extremely bullish, thinking Bitcoin is going to do new highs. They were calling $500,000 in 2017. But as you can see, we have similar setup. So if we, based on my experience in this bear market, actually, technically speaking, we were never in a bull market. This is a correction. In monthly chart is a correction. Okay, pullback in correct, because Bitcoin never been in a bear market. If you see YouTubers calling this as a bear market, in monthly chart, because it could be monthly chart, it could be we could have a bear market in weekly chart or 1 day time frame or 3 day, but in monthly chart, Bitcoin never had a bear market, never. This is just pullbacks, pullback. If you wanna see a bear market, real bear market on Bitcoin, you wanna see not just Bitcoin breaking the MA55, also break and hold here, and hold as resistance $10,000, and from there, yeah, we will have a massive bear market and all crypto will be dead. That's it. Of course, I don't think so. Monthly chart is very extremely bullish. Let's talk about something else. Usually I don't talk about this, but actually it's very important, I guess. I think so. Let me see. I think is this one. Let me see. One moment. Yeah. We have the close of 3 months chart in October 1st. Yeah, in 1 week. Based on this, of course, this is just a subtrend, right? This is subtrend. But it's something that you must understand. We have the same bear divergences here in 3 months. 3 months. Of course, this is not confirmed. Yeah, if we want to see a bear market, if we want to see this playing out, it could be very bad. But if Bitcoin breaks $33,000 by the end of this month, I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, if you see Bitcoin breaking $33,000, $34,000 this month and closing below there, well, I am expecting next year or until December, something like this. Okay, so remember this level. Remember, $35,000, 33 is the key level in weekly chart, in monthly chart, and the 3 months chart. We don't want to see this close in 1 week. Maybe you will say, no, but Bitcoin is $10,000 above right now. Yes, but friendly, how can I say this? Friendly reminder: Bitcoin just crashed in just few days, $10,000. If Bitcoin crashed from here, $10,000, other $10,000, is gonna be very concerning. I don't think so that is gonna happen. The only thing I think could trigger this kind of thing is the volatility. In 1 day chart, as you can see here, the volatility is still not very impressive. If I wanna see 10,000 crash, is because maybe higher time frames they have volatility very low. But honestly, I don't think so. I don't see. Well, 3-day chart is getting close. Maybe. Let's see. Well, just keep in mind this. I am expecting more downside as long Bitcoin is below $45,000. If Bitcoin breaks $40,000, we will see other 10,000 drop, maybe around $35,000, around there. Any closer in the monthly chart below there, well, game over. I think so. $30,000 is not going to hold in the long term. I don't think so. It's gonna be the next $6,000. You don't know what is $6,000 is because you go to the previous bear market, sorry. Here, every time when Bitcoin was testing $6,000, bounce. After 10 times, after 6 months, what happened? Bitcoin broke this level and buy. So, okay, let's talk about the altcoin market. First of all, I want to start the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance in weekly chart. Well, this is very concerning for altcoins. We have bullish divergences here. So I am expecting in the next 2-3 months 50 level to be tested around there. Let's see in monthly chart if we have enough information to see this. No, but actually technically speaking, this is a buy signal in monthly. In the next 2 months we will see a buy signal here, something like this. The long term is going to be 56, 57. Of course, if you want to enter in altcoins, you want to see the Bitcoin dominance testing here around in some point 2022, 2023. We will see something like this, the next alt season in the long term. And also USDT. Let's talk about USDT dominance. Why I'm not talking about Bitcoin altcoins? Because mostly all of them, they have the same setup, downside, except just one. AVAX, I think so. Sorry, AVAX, and also I think Solana. Yeah, Solana. What happened with this? Loading is taking forever to chart. Okay, nice. Okay, let's talk about 1 day chart in this. Okay, perfect. One day chart actually is bullish. Yeah. What is this? Breakout, test, hold, and to keep going. So if I am right with this technical analysis, of course, the momentum is gonna pay attention of this. I said Bitcoin is gonna cross to the downside, the momentum, right? Remember, for bulls in one day chart. And USDT dominance is about to cross maybe in the next 2 days, well, to the upside for USDT. That means many people will get wrecked in Bitcoin and altcoins. Yeah, if that is this technical analysis correct. Weekly chart, I'm bullish. I mean, this is bullish. Closing above the MA55, testing, and the next area is this one. So as I said, based on this, be ready. Be ready because we will see fireworks for the bears, not the bulls. Okay, just let's talk about just one coin to see the overall health of the market right now. Let's talk about Cardano. Cardano. This setup, many coins like Link, Solana, Ethereum, all of them together, they have the similar setup. You see clear bear divergences here. And to be fair, it's not negative. Maybe it will take maybe 2 months, 1 month or two. But to be fair, it's bullish. Actually, it's bullish. The next test for Cardano is gonna be around 1.50. I will say in that area it could be a very buy enterprise. I mean, price to enter maybe. Yeah. As long as MA55 holds, well, I am bullish technically, but not with this setup. With this setup, I am not expecting new highs. We still have time, a little bit more time. So let's talk about Solana because it's actually Solana is one of the coins I am looking for right now. Where is Solana? Yeah, Solana. Solana weekly chart here is telling me no, thank you. If you are thinking to invest, I mean, I am not a financial advisor, of course, but if you are thinking to invest in Solana right now at 146, well, good luck, because this is telling me two things, or sideways or downside. So in weekly chart, we know the setup is to the downside. So I will say maybe in the long term, around maybe $40 will be maybe the next area to enter in weekly chart, of course, based on using my system. In one day chart is different. Remember, the time frame is different. In weekly chart is for months. In one day time frame, actually, Solana is getting ready to have a maybe other test to, well, actually no. We are in range here. So Solana still is holding. Maybe we'll take maybe other week. I wanna see something like this. And from here, like this, maybe we can expect to see at least other test to 180 or 70 around there. No new highs based on the weekly chart. Okay. And we have 3 minutes left. Let me check Ethereum. Let's talk about Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is testing the MA55. As you can see, it's getting rejected. Any close today below the MA55 is gonna confirm the rejection, and I am expecting other test to maybe 270. This range is same as Bitcoin. If Bitcoin confirms the sell signal and USDT confirms the buy signal in one day chart, maybe I'm expecting break to maybe 2,300 around there. This is the area I will start looking for. I know maybe you will think I'm crazy because I am looking for targets like to the downside, but just I am following my system. That's it. Okay. Let's talk about weekly chart for Ethereum. Ethereum is bad. even worse than Bitcoin. We have 1, 2, 3 strikes, 1, 2, and 3, yeah, bear divergence here, confirm. The slope is gonna be negative actually here in the next week. So yeah, other test to 200, 2100, 200 around there maybe, but maybe lower, 1600, 800 I would expect maybe by the end of the year. Yeah, okay guys, that's it from my side. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, let's talk about the traditional markets. Just one. I want to see just one. ASP 500. Where is the ASP 500? Okay, here. Okay. We have this pullback actually here in the range. Actually was very good, around 4,300. And now what is happening? As you can see here, we have the same setup. The setup is in range. I mean, this asset entered in a range. Actually, based on this, the momentum is gone, and for first time since, oh my god, since the February 2020, we have a negative slope here. Also, we have all this way. We have massive bear divergences here in weekly chart. Well, I am not bullish. I am not very bullish on this. Be careful if you are trading the stocks. Let me see. 1 day chart. Okay, okay, as long as holding 4,400 sideways, yeah, maybe I'm expecting others to 4,500 around there, maybe, but this is not looking very healthy. 5 day chart, let me see. No, I'm expecting other test maybe to 4,300, even lower, yeah, in the long term. Okay, guys, and the last one is gold. I want to talk about gold. I want to explain in the video why I'm talking about specifically about SP 500 and gold and Bitcoin, actually, because they have a very strong correlation. So if you see gold doing new highs or getting ready to bounce, is because the stock market usually is gonna crash or it's gonna drop, and also Bitcoin. Let me see where is this? Dash gold here. Okay, let's see weekly chart. Sideways for weekly chart. No, I don't have a strong opinion. Let's see the monthly. The monthly maybe is gonna be interesting. Okay. Okay, the monthly is bullish. Why? Because I am expecting, yeah, around 1,600, 500 here, and we will see fireworks or test to $2,000 maybe in the next year, or yeah, I think so. Not new highs, of course not, because we have the momentum is almost nothing. But as I said, maybe by the end of the year we will see something like this. Yeah, I'm expecting maybe new highs in the long term. I'm talking about years because the volatility of gold is very low. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.